Hello and welcome to another espresso machine video. I don't know if you ever seen my last one, but it was regarding the Nespresso machine that I had. I actually got rid of that because I feel as though the Nespresso pods were really upsetting my stomach. So I went ahead and decided to purchase the Breville Bambino machine, which is the machine that you see here. And I've been using this now for a few months and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to do a little review, make a latte with you guys and talk a little bit more about the machine. So I'm just going to make a single shot latte with you guys, and you'll see about how much I put in it. I'm about to put a little bit more. I noticed that wasn't quite enough. But I never fill it up too much. I notice it's not as good. It doesn't extract as well, but you'll see the level I put it to. And I just use the tamper and kind of push that down. What I'm going to do here too is just run a shot through with water first. I just want to clean any grinds that were left on the machine from yesterday. So I just do this to just kind of clean it. You'll see what comes out. It's not that it's really inside the machine that's dirty, it's just kind of left on the surface, but I like to get rid of it. Yeah. I mean, why have that in a fresh cup of coffee? I definitely don't want that. This machine's so easy to use. I should have actually showed you guys when I first turned it on just how fast it is ready to go. It's literally like 10 seconds, and it's super hot. I have been absolutely loving this machine. I honestly, for the price, I can't get over how good it is. I highly recommend it. I purchased mine at the Bay here in Canada, and I waited for a sale on it. So I paid $299, and that was $100 off. So for the $299, it's really well worth it. And previous to this machine, I had the Breville Cafe Roma espresso maker, and that was pretty good, and that's around $200 I think, but I can't believe for $100 extra just how much better this machine is. I mean, technically it should be $200 more, but you can find it on sale for the $299 price point. So I'm just doing a single shot here, and yeah, it's my lattes that I make with this machine, in my opinion, are better than any lattes I enjoy elsewhere. Since this machine, I don't even want to go for a latte. Like, I'd rather have one at home. That's how good it seems to brew. Like, it's really, really good. I like to use whole milk, so I actually use 3.25%. And I put about that much in. You can see the frother is really, really good. And I thought that I'd want to keep my Arancino frother from the Nespresso machine because that was just so easy, but wow, what a difference. Like, I feel like you just kind of forget really what you're missing out on. When you do everything yourself, the quality is so much better. I like to just do like a little steam to get anything out and just also get it ready so that no water comes into my milk. So when I froth, I put the wand down the one side of the frother cup, and you kind of basically let it go until the milk starts to swirl. Then make sure that you allow some air to get into it, and I just continue frothing basically until it stops automatically. It will time out and stop, and I just go the whole way. But it makes it really, really hot, like too hot to drink right away, which is great. And that's another thing, in comparison to the Nespresso machine, you really realize just how the Nespresso is not hot enough, and the Arancino is not making your milk hot enough either. And this Breville machine is amazing. Not only does the espresso come out steaming hot, but the frother makes your milk steaming hot, and there also is a hot water option on here that is instant boiling water. I'm trying to show you guys what the crema looks like for the shot that I pulled, but it's kind of hard with the way my camera is angled. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's really hard to tell. I am not a professional pourer, and I've been trying to perfect this for a long time. I think I really need to watch some more videos. Also, the milk did not turn out the consistency that I wanted. This is actually one of the worst frothing jobs I have ever done, which is funny because today I decided to film. But anyways, it still tastes the same, so it doesn't really matter. And there we have it, a nice latte. So what I noticed compared to the old espresso machine I had previously is that I think because the steam is hotter or something, I'm not sure exactly why, but with just using a cloth alone, I find it really hard to wipe the steamer wand clean. So what I do is I actually get a cup of water and well, I just fill up the frother cup with water and then I stick the end of the wand in there and I let it sit there for a little bit before I wipe it clean. Usually I'll just let it sit there until I use it next. I just find that the easiest thing to do. But it seemed like my older machine, I could wipe clean right away. It might also have to do with the fact that I'm using a higher fat milk, maybe? I'm not really too sure. What I also wanted to mention is the frothing cup did not come with the machine. I actually found this on Amazon, so just keep in mind when you go buy the machine, if you're buying it in store, that you will need a frothing cup if you don't have one. I mean, you don't need it, but it definitely makes it a lot easier to pour, and I highly advise having one. I really recommend it. So yeah, like usually I don't even wipe it off this soon because it still is a little bit hard to get off, as you can see. I just wanted to show you guys how it comes apart for cleaning as well. It's really easy. The nice thing about this machine, and the reason I wanted it, is for how small it is too. It can just fit easily into a corner of your counter without taking up too much space, especially if there's only like one or two of you guys using the machine. I don't think you really need a big one. And that's what I was looking for, is a really high quality but small machine. And when I was looking, there wasn't too much available. The water container in the back actually holds quite a bit. So if you really want, you can fill it right up to the top and that will last quite a while. I usually don't fill it up too much just because I like to clean it every few days. I haven't had anything yet, like any slimy buildup or anything, but I just like to keep it clean. So in the back of the machine under the water holder is this little needle thing that you can use. I totally forgot how to do this, as you can see, and then I glued in. That you can use to clean the frother, and then there's a little prick on the other side that cleans your espresso pods. I don't know the technical term for them, but yep. And that just goes back there. It's very well designed. I decided to clean the frothing wand. And I also want to show you guys the hot water button. So yeah, just push that top button there and you will have instantaneous hot water. So if you wanted to use that to make a tea or something, I never have, but it is an option that's there, which is a really cool feature. And you know, it's good if you're cooking or something and you need some boiling hot water quickly. Usually I just leave my machine on until it automatically shuts off, but if you want to, you can push the 1 cup and the hot water button simultaneously, and it will turn it off for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you like this review. Bye.